at any given time. That's free towing, free estimates, same-day service for transmission problems. Tri-Town Transmission. They're now at 468 West Fountain Street in Providence. Bill Martin and Dave Rathmore and Mike Mitchell, all with the red record. Next week, the Seekonk Speedway racing events hosted by Coors Country 98.1 with lots of free giveaways and WCTK on hand. Listen to CTK for free passes to Seekonk Speedway and Pro Stocks. Remote cars will be won as giveaways, of course. The Pennzoil car will be the pace car. And as we get underway, and the cars are coming out on the track, remember that tomorrow in the Powder Puff, if you're interested in becoming part of the... As the 119 does not get off to a good start, he goes right to the back and he gets tangled up the 49. We got debris all over the racetrack, and we go right to a caution flag. We get debris everywhere. As the 119, Gene Petty got off to a bad start. 5 o'clock. And it should be a wild night. Wildness is the way things are starting evidently tonight in our first street division is car number 110. We'll be bringing him around again. That's Kevin Folan. On the outside is going to be Mark Soten as they bring him around. And there's the green flag. As the 110 gets underway, Jason Steele. Excuse me, it's Ron Reed. I don't have the 99 in this. I don't have 3 or 4 cars in this that are not the 99's in this. The 81. Where did these cars come from? I don't have these listed. 99 I don't have.
They weren't on the list. I think the first one.
Yeah, the 99's I think.
It's going to be mixed in.
2 laps out.
Thank you. 2 laps complete. And there's the gas. There's the green. Ronnie Reed has the bit in his teeth now, and he's running with it. 15 and the 43 here. Joe Cadera in the 15 automobile get tangled up. Tim Canaro. But Reed has the lead in Rotundo. Lou Rotundo's going after him. So is the 99. And 99 of Glenn Young. The 30 of Bowler. Mike Bowler in the 30 is coming up. He's trying to get under Young. There goes the 30 under the 99 as they go in deep into the turn. They're going after Reed. The 85 trying to squeeze his way up through the traffic. Bowler has got Camaro underneath the 99. Now he's going after Rotundo. 2 similar automobiles going for that second spot. If 2 laps remain, 2 laps remain. It's Ron Reed in the lead, Rotundo and Bowler. Rotundo in the 1, Bowler in the 30, Young in the 99, all challenging for that spot. Coming around for a white flag. It's white flag, 1 more to go. 1 more to go is the yellow number 9. Ron Reed takes the white. Bowler to the outside of the 1. Bowler is trying to get around Rotundo down the backstretch. Bowler trying to get around him. Bowler does. Bowler is taking over second spot as they come for the victory flag. Bowler puts the push on, but too late. And your winner is car number 9, Ron Reed. Lenny Bowler, Mike Bowler finishing in second spot. Louis Rotundo was third, and the 99 of Young finishing in fourth, and I believe was the 85 and the 81. Well, a bit of a green racetrack because of the storm. The track has very little adhesion built up on it, so we're going to see some little bit of different handling for a while here. As 89 Steve Blass from Somerset, the Swansea Sanitation Arnold's Auto Parts automobile, will be first on the track, with the 68 of Dave Titus from Attleboro, PACC Pirates, Alexander's Limo, and Chucker Cabs. Gary Johnson from East Providence in car number 25, the D&M Garage Doors Ocean State Sweeping sponsored car number 25. Bill Hundricks from Portsmouth in the 41, the Speedy Muffler King sponsored automobile. Bill Manchester Jr. in car number 95 from Westport, Massachusetts, Len Ellis Racing Parts, Manchester Racing Engines. Ray LeBrun from Coventry, Rhode Island. The P&M Performance Russie's Auto Care sponsored car number 34. The 78 is Gene Carter from Canton, Massachusetts. WC Pubs and Chandler's Canton Sub 21. As we get ready to go with the second of the street division heats. Coming down to the line, Steve Glass bringing them down in car number 88. There's the point, there's the green, and there's the race. As the 70 doesn't appear to be going anyplace special, as Jay Steely and everybody has trouble getting around him, the 88 is going. So's the 95, it's the 95 of Billy Manchester tries for the lead. Down the inside goes the 41, and they make it double on the backstretch. There's Bill Hendricks and Manchester fighting it out. Manchester comes out of it in the lead. Black flag on the 121 as he's throwing some kind of fluid. A lot of smoke coming out of the 121. The 95 is Bill Manchester, and he's in the lead with the 41 of Bill Hendricks trying to catch him. The 78 of Gene Carter appears to be running in very, very strong shape as they go 4 deep further back into the turns. Look out, something's got to give on that pass. At the halfway mark, here is your lead. Is Billy Manchester Jr. in the lead as everybody is trying to get around the outside, inside, and really working their way up through with half of the race still to go. And Bill Manchester making it just as hard as possible to get by him as he's going just as fast as that automobile will go and stretching it out. It's Bill Manchester in the lead with the 41 of Bill Hendricks is running second, and the 78. The 78 of Gene Carter trying to hold on to that third spot and doing a good job. The 88 and 31 are technically coming out of the turns. The 88 and the 31. The 31 being Richard Clark, as Richard Clark moves up in a 4th spot. The 01 of Johnny McHugh comes down through, gets underneath Clark with 1 lap to go as they are trying for qualifying position. As 1 lap to go for Billy Manchester. Hold on to that 3 automobile. Ricardo's press box sponsored car number 3 of Jimmy Furtado. It's 1 more time, half a lap to go. Look at this race for 6th. We've got a whole bunch of cars all trying for it. There's your winner, Bill Manchester, with the 41 running in 2nd spot. As Bill Hendricks, the 78 is 3rd, the 01 is 4th, and as for 5th, 6th, and 7th, I wouldn't even dare guess. As they came across the line, 3 of them came across the line, all hooked together. As the second of the street stocks got through their heat very, very well with very little problems, except an awful lot of dismay at the inability to get from one end of the field to the other. A lot of traffic in that one all the way through. Larry Only from East Mansfield in car number 47, J&L Enterprises Building Blocks Daycare will be the lead car on the green with Frank Kaiser Jr. from North Providence in the 0. He'll be outside. Guy Workman in the 80 car will be starting next in line with the 09 of Tom Nesbitt from Newport, Rhode Island TSR Services, Welding and Fabrication. Ed Gannon in the 8 car will be starting in 5th spot. Jerry D. Gaspari from Pawtucket in the New England Recycler. The lights are still on. I thought they went off automatically, but evidently they didn't. 240 PDL, it's a black T-Bird. Your lights are still on. Looking for the green flag in this 3rd event of the evening, the Street Stock Division qualifying event. Green comes out for Frank Kaiser, as Frank Kaiser and the 09 of Tim Nesbitt very quickly move up into contention. Frank Kaiser gets away as fast as he can. Notices the fast automobiles behind him, Tim Nesbitt in the Y09. As the 8 car of Ed Gannon moves into 3rd spot, Betancourt in the 21 is running 4th. Look at this in the 5th, 6th spot. Way out wide is Estrella in the 45. As the 03 of Paul Melberg tries to get down in there, tries to hold the 71 under control, and Gary Di Gaspari making it a very difficult pass. Now, Jimmy Nesbitt moves to the outside of the Frank Kaiser Jr. 0, then back down into the line again. Ed Gannon sitting there waiting as Betancourt and the 02 of Matt Dewey have moved into contention. The the 45, Estrella really got it out there. As they get under Betancourt, the 0-2, Matt Dewey. Estrella and Betancourt. Estrella in the 45, Betancourt in the 21. The rest of the pack bunching up, trying to get up through. As Desmond is unable to get up alongside Frank Kaiser. Now Estrella is by Betancourt, is going after the 0-2 of Dewey for fourth. As Kaiser continues to drive the zero in front of everybody. It's Kaiser Nesbitt, the 8 of Ed Gannon. The 0-2 of Matt Dewey, thank you. And the 45 of Scott Estrella with the 21 of Bob Betancourt finishing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as the rest of the pack never really broke loose enough to catch them. As Frank Kaiser doing a fine job in that Zero automobile, sponsored by, well, he's looking for more sponsors, the Zero at Kaiser's car. And that's the third one. We're getting ready to go with the fourth as we continue to try to qualify, golly, 9 million street stocks. And we have to have 2 feature events for them because of the fact there are so many street machines. These are strictly stock division, ladies and gentlemen. And used to be the starting block on the track, but we now have gone to the Formula 4s, which is another step down. But on the pole is going to be Steve Pohl from Coventry, Rhode Island, car number 42. Steve is sponsored by PM Performance and Discount Welding. Alongside of Steve is the 57 of Dave Petty Jr. from Masonic, Freetown Sand and Gravel. For the start, and the green is up and we're racing. And the 42 automobile has the lead. Bump up as they all look like they want for the number 1 spot. And Steve Cole is trying to get there. The 57 of Dave Petty moves in behind Cole. Feature events in 4 very, very quick races as the street stock very well behaved tonight. Well, we're looking for the ring-a-ding-ding-ding-ding cars right now. This is would be a feature event because of the way they do this. They have 2 feature events because we've got so many of these Formula 4s. And it looks like it's getting close now. We're going to have to start running all kinds of things to get these cars qualified. Remember, these are $1,000 or less. As Mike Taylor in car number 53 will be on the pole, the Coles Auto Salvage Short Speed Shop, car number 53 from Wakefield, Rhode Island, and that's Mike Taylor. Alongside of Mike is Danny Boone from Norfolk in car number 31. Danny is sponsored by LaRusso Corporation and Dedham Super Service in that black number 31 automobile. Mike Rebello from Narragansett, Rhode Island in that orangey 15 automobile, or Able Concrete Forms, Mark's VW Works, and B&C RPM Performance. Starting in 19th position is the 03 of Scott Fitzgerald. The 20 is Skip Potter in the 18, with Steve Whitehead from New Bedford in the 17, Robbie Rotundo in the number 1, the 33 of Billy Martin, the 07 of Brian Magoni, and we're off and running. And look out that way, get that appropriate right back where it belongs. Chasing the rabbit around the track. We have a greyhound. No, wrong races. And the 53. It's Mike Taylor. Mike Taylor has the lead. Mike Rebello with that yellow number 15 is trying to get in there and keep that number 31 back where he belongs. Danny Boone. Danny Boone wants a part of the lead. Here comes the 99 up there. 99 pretty going. Jeff Walsh very quickly coming up through the traffic. Jeff Walsh down the inside of the 15. Jeff gets inside of Rebello. Jeff gets inside Rebello. Looks like he tried to take over. As Jeff in that 99 car. Look out the 31. Here comes Sparky Arsenal. Started way in the rear. Sparky Arsenal ring-a-ding-a-ding-a-ding around the front and ring-a-ding-a-ding himself into the lead. Now we really got to follow the rabbit. We really got to follow the rabbit now as the 0 of Sparky Arsenal has taken over the lead as he started way back in 18th position. Sparky, way back in 18th, has just motored his way up through. As the 99 is still sitting in second spot. The 53, Mike Taylor, looks like he's about to get attacked by about 96 different automobiles as everybody is trying to get around him. The 31 is not letting anybody get by. Danny Boone says, no, no, no. And look out, we got a jam up as the 88 of Casper comes sliding on through. As Kevin Casper comes sliding on through and sitting there all by himself, way out in front is Sparky Arsenal. The Spark, hold on, we got 3 of the leaders all jammed up here. And we got front-end suspensions, rear-end suspensions, all going galley west. As car number 3, Robbie Rose, ends up getting all bent up. He's lost his rear suspension, he's lost his front suspension, and he is not very, very happy as he's going to have to be towed completely. And Robbie Rose having a real problem in that very, very pretty number 3. Robbie, that doesn't look good. All right, they will get the order to really come down on it hard, and all 4. Racetrack as they lean into the turn and hold on for dear life. Here we go. It's Sparky Arsenal in the lead with Jeff Walsh. Jeff doing a little bouncing as Jeff doesn't touch with that left rear all the way around. There isn't 2 pounds of weight on that left rear as that 99 goes through. That 15 not handling now like it was. That was way up in front of one of the cars involved. But 2 laps remaining. 2 laps remaining. It's Sparky Arsenal well out in front. The 99. Look out because here comes Kevin Casper. Kevin Casper in the red and white. Number 88 wants a piece of the 99. And he tries the inside, he tries the outside. And the 99 hangs on the white line all the way around. Here goes Casper with 1 lap to go up and around. Casper giving it everything it's got. And he's got that pedal to the metal and that staunch 4-cylinder in the turn. You can hear it humming, coming out. Oh, the 99 way out wide. But he managed to hold on a second spot as Sparky Arsenal in that 0 automobile. Sparky will be pulling into the infield and taking his... we have already gotten one of the Formula 4 features ready to go. Now let's see what happens on the second one. Ready to do this?
I'll try.
Just hit a couple of the sponsors.
Right. Say when.
Go ahead. You're on.
Okay, in this feature we've got number 36. Car driven by Russ Sprouts Harris, owner Rick Harris, North American Auto, Berkeley Used Auto Parts.
Don't even bother with the next
22
names.
position, the number 8 car, Cheryl Doobie. 21st position, the number 01 car, Scott Betancourt. The 20th position, number 61 car, Larry Linfield, Ryder Truck Rental, Wally and Don's. 1 car, Dave Banville, Jerry's Automotive, and Somerset Sheet Metal. 16th position, we've got Dave Gavlik, owned by Roxanne Gavlik. Some relation there. Number 84 car in the 15th position, Bill Scholler, R&R Machine, Escoheag Auto Parts, making it possible for his race. Number 89, Ken Casper, sponsored by Shady Tree Auto Sales, L&L Auto Parts. Number 13 position, 10 car, Neil Anderson, Assurance Auto Sales, Perlo's Auto Parts. In the 12th position, it's the number 19 car, Richard Duffy, Paul Bailey's Warwick Ford Action Container, holding that one up. And in 11th position, number 98, Steve Walsh, City Towing, WCTK Radio, 98.1 FM. 10th position, Jeff Costa, Dave All Cafe, Shays Getty. Number 24, 9th position, Paul Guimond, Adams Auto Parts, Sunoco Super Service. 8th position, number 76 car, Sean Tatro. Same sponsors, Warwick, Rhode Island, and number 68 car in 7th position, Charles Fouts. Taylor Motorsports, MLC Racing, making that possible. In the 6th position, number 78 car, Dana Savory. 5th position, number 39, Adrian Zaharias, Unique Styles, and the
fastest cars were in the real.
Yep. We're getting ready for the green, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as they hit the yellow at turn 4, the flags unfold. I want to do a good job.
Down the inside is the 20 automobile of Stan Sherman. Stan Sherman holding on to it.
68.
68 into the infield and trying to get back on. Jerry Berthollet trying to hold on to his spot. There goes a tire, I think. Or backfire, one or the other. There's your leader, car number 20. Whoa, he can't figure out where to go. It's a slower car in front of him. There's Dan Sherman in the lead with the 83 of Carter Pelletier. Look at that backstretch. 3 and 4 and 5 deep. A lot of banging going on. Out of the third turn. Can anybody make it through? The 39 around backwards. No, no, no. As the 14 blows an engine. 14 is smoking heavy and enjoying it less. We got debris on the racer. We got a car on the wall. See, I'll tell you what it is in a minute.
Well, you know, Jim, I'll tell you, watching Formula 4 is tremendous here at Seekonk Speedway.
For this 4-cylinder division is they're using regular street tires with tread on them. And you get into the high-speed, high-powered automobiles, they can break loose a lot easier, but these fellas are still... As the 83 of Carter Pelletier takes a hold out of the 24, it's up and down and around and around and around. Oh, he gets it back down, mostly gets 3 or 4 wheels on the ground, and that's all that matters. As the 83 is off and running with the 30 of Greg Bagnell Jr. Chasing. Jerry Berthollet in the 4 is hard pressed to keep the 20 of Stan Sherman from getting by. As the 51 of Tom Duffy moving in. The 8, Cheryl Doobie going into the pits. As Bagnell is going after the 83, a long way to go to catch Carter Pelletier. The 51 is putting the pressure on Tom Duffy, putting the pressure on that 4 automobile of Jerry Berthollet. As the 98 gets more or less going all in the same direction. One of the aims of this division is get all 4 wheels traveling pretty much the same way. As Bagnell got a little bit overconfident in the turn, and he got that 30 all broke loose. And that Ford just wants to get through the turns, but he's pushing pretty hard. The rear end wants to come around and lead the way. It's the 30, but he wants to catch the 83 at the same time. So he's getting a chance to work it over. You can see how much steering he's having to do in that 30. As Bagnell working hard to keep that rear end behind him. Towing it around. The 20 way out wide. The 10 gets under him. White flag coming out for the 83 of Jerry Berthollet. Carter Pelletier, the 83, has got the white flag looking for the victory as the 51 is moving in on Bagnell. The 51 and Duffy is moving in on Bagnell with a quarter of a way to go. What's going to happen? There's your winner. Here's second spot. Bagnell wins it in second spot. And the 51 finishing off his third. Well, we got Carter Pelletier and Sparky Anderson getting ready to take all of the accolades at the start-finish line. It's a long ways up from go-karts. There's no question about that. What's pulling them around or pushing them around?
They're powered by 5 horsepower Mercury strap engines.
And is it mostly for just straight-ahead dragging, right?
That's right.
Now, say you've been involved in drag racing, or that you want to get involved in drag racing. What do you do? How do you get a hold of one of these cars, and where do you drag it?
The best thing to do is to take a trip up.
Hold on. Let's get him in here too. Sir? Be on this side, okay? That can't be in the middle, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Can I have him alone? Huh? Okay.
Yeah, wait. Don't do nothing. Got a whole bunch of stuff to eat.
Okay. Can I have him alone now?
Yeah.
I'll come and get you the next one.
We're about ready to drop the green. And the flag's unfurled, ladies and gentlemen.
I can't do it to it.
No.
Come on now.
No, we gotta make it sound professional. I'm not ready yet to do
What are you
it.
trying to throw me out? Go ahead.
Looks like the number 7 car is Buck the infield, taking the low line. Number 71 is
Mike Sylvia's all the way around with Bully Goodrow in the 32 trying to chase him. Tom Scully in the 7 as the 98 gets the black flag. Tom Scully in the 7th car with the 42 right behind him, Bobby Leclerc. Look at the action going on between Leclerc and Tom Scully. Chad Chase in the 8. Chad Chase is working his way up through the traffic, being followed by the 11 of Mike Hassel. And most of it can't be heard anyway, that's why you want to get doing it, you know? Mike Sylvia, oh, as the 42 of Leclerc and the 32 of Billy Goodrow end up on the turn. The yellow comes out.
Yeah. No.
He gives him the green, then he'll give him the yellow.
There it is.
Oh, he's going to give him the yellow. No. I'm with him. I couldn't believe that. I don't understand what he's doing.
Tom Scully.
And Tom Scully keeping that outside row, the faster row right now. As Scully in the 7. Here goes Aston on the inside. No! And 27 somehow end up in the infield, Ralph Haynes. Don Scully being challenged by both Hassel and Chase. Hassel goes very deep into the turns, gets under Chase. Coming out of the turns, Chase trying to dig out of the outside all the way around. Throw a blanket over the leaders right now. There goes Chase to the outside. Keeping Scully down in tight so that Hassel can't get under him. Chase is working him over, trying to take that lead. Scully just a little bit loose in the rear, and that forces Chase to stay out just a little wider than he'd like to be. With 2 more to go, 2 more to go. It's Tom Scully, Chad Chase, and Mike Hassel, all strung together with 1 lap remaining in this Sportsman heat. With a half a lap to go. Coming out of the turns, it's car number 7, Tom Scully. And second spot is going to be very close between Mike Hassel and Chad Chase. Joe. Pat, Pete. Joe. So there's your winner, Tony.
Our winner is the number 7 car driven by Tom Scully.
Love to call you anyway.
D&D Enterprises, Kuhn Race Cars, Moore Racing Engines, Delta Clutch, and Dunright Roofing put him on the track tonight. In our Sportsman Class second heat, starting in 12th position, the number 16 car, Phil Boyer. Multibella Hair Designs putting that one on the track. The number 11 position, number 92 car, Jim Whitehead. Number 88 car in the 10th position, Scott Anderson.
Of Dana Willis bringing him around, and Todd Henshaw in that beautiful 28 outside. There's away we go. Henshaw in the Eurotech trying hard to stay with Dana Willis. Down goes the 56 of Linwood Cowan. Nascimento in the 59 behind him. As they shuffle around, inside, outside, trying to figure out where to go. As Henshaw and the 56 of Cowan make it 3 in the turns. Henshaw, who is developing more and more confidence each week in that automobile, has developed enough confidence to get that automobile way out 3 wide. Linwood Cowan has the lead. Dana Willis is second. Henshaw is third. The 48, Herb Wright, still sitting in that 4th spot. Now he gets under Henshaw. Coming up through the traffic on the outside is the 12 car as Bobby Pellin puts the 12 through its paces. The 81, Brian Souza, and the 59 tangling him bravely in the rear. As the 56 of Cowan has a pretty sizable advantage at the halfway mark. At the halfway mark, it's Cowan in the lead. Dana Willis is second. There's Herb Wright. The 24 of Mike Blackmar working over Wright, trying to get by him to take on Willis as it's quite a traffic jam. Dana Willis using up all the racetrack he can to keep everybody behind him as Mike Blackmar and Herb Wright. Nascimento wants to get into the action. They all want to get up in there. They cannot get through that roadblock as the 5 starts to lose a hood. It's Linwood Cowan, Dana Willis, and the 24 of Mike Blackmar. Mike a little bit squirrely on that turn, coming out of that turn, as he's challenging Willis with white flag time. White flag. Willis really throwing it through the turns and Nascimento in the 81 of Souza continue to tag the bumper. And it's all over. As the 56 of Linwood Collin wins it, Dana Willis is second. The Tom Cullen of the 81 finished next to the line as it was very, very tight. Once again, don't forget, up on the fourth turn, Michael Waltrip's Pennzoil race car is on display, and it looks like Bobby Cullen just barely finished the race before he overheated.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the first of the Pro Stock heat. These cars go between 12.8 and 13.5 seconds per lap. We're talking fast here. In the 11th position, number 17 car, Steve Gustafson, Minerva's House, number 9.
Strong last week until something developed and off he went. For the Boondocks, that's Deep Grand agricultural product sponsored automobile. Helicopters and spraying. So they, big farms, they take care of that. And looking for it. It could happen now, and it does. There's the green, and we're out and running. There's the Boston Chicken number 22 with the 9 of Manny Dias on the outside. As Tex Barry, the 18. It's right in behind Tony. Elmer Taylor in the 3. The 48, Ford Power number 48. Red Estelle Jr. And 99 Dion. A lot to prove tonight. Johnny Dias. Tex Barry Jr. is right behind him. Here comes Gomer. As Gomer gets underneath Manny Dias is number 9. As they start to get more and more rubber on this green racetrack. That's Wayne David, number 99, is worked his way up now behind. Hold on, the 44 is smoking badly. The 44, Randy Burr, is smoking badly. They'll be blacking him out. Angelina, the 22 at the halfway mark. The 22 with Tex Barry right behind. Homer Taylor in the 3 automobile, and Dion. If Dion pulls the outside, he knows that Ford Power number 48 will pull right down inside. Jeff Seidemann, the 19. Dion and Estelle battling for that 5th spot as the sun comes out. Now Tex Barry is right up behind the 22 automobile. Dion settling in 4th spot in the 99. Beautiful automobiles, the Pro Stock division, Seekonk Speedway. Has the 22, Tony Dias. 18, Tex Barry. 3, Gomer Taylor. 99, Wayne Dion. The 48, Freddie Estelle Jr. 19, Jeff Seidemann. As Estelle has got a problem. Estelle has got a problem. He pulls out. It looks like overheating. Looks like overheating. 2 laps remain. That moves Seidemann up in behind Dion. White flag coming out for the 22, Tony Dias. Tex Barry Jr. hanging right on him. Gomer Taylor and Wayne Dion. It's a victory for the Boston Chicken automobile.
How many heats have we done?
Real serious trouble tonight. Well, we've qualified some cars in the Pro Stock division. Let's see who we're going to be qualifying for the next heat. And once again, HJY's Pete Silva.
Thanks, Jim. Pro Stock division, heat number 2. In the 11th position, we've got car number 00, Rich Caparco. In the 10th position, number 7, Pete Schwartz. Ninth position, the number 82 car of Doug Hansen, engines by Benz. The 8th position, the number 0 car, Joey Mike Cavallaro.
The 99 and the 99 was disqualified after technical inspection. Len Ellis ended up being the winner, being the next one in line, and Lenny, not to be deprived of the featurette and the feature winning picture. Lenny, of course, is the voice of the radio program on 990 Wednesday nights. And he had lots to talk about this week. So that everybody gets their proper picture. That's what's going on now. Now I'll have to wait while Lenny gets strapped back in again.
Even though it's a scoreless nightmare. You can say that too. That's we talk about things like that. That's a scoreless nightmare because you can't see that number. Okay, ready to go.
We're ready to go. As our starter Ron Manfredo gets them ready to go. And the green is unfurled, ladies and gentlemen. The start of our second heat in the Pro Stock division.
Mike Cavallaro very quickly drops out of the lead as the 33 of Ray Lee down the inside. Ray takes over the lead with the 88 Bobby Tripp moving in a third spot. Norm Holden managed to hold on to that outside spot, which the back a little squirrely. And look out as Holden and Ray Lee get together, but they square away. Holden has got that 6. Exhibiting the same thing he exhibited last Saturday night. Very, very fast. Norm Holden, Ray Lee, the 88 of Bobby Tripp on the 14 of Rick Martin, the 0 Joy Cirillo on the 5 of Jimmy Wilkins. Side by each racing now as Norm Holden and Ray Lee completely dependent upon each other to make no false moves as they get a wheel to wheel, inches apart. And they prefer to stay that way. Norm would like to close it up a little bit. Norm edging ahead of Ray Lee. Norm looking to close the door as the Johnny Tripp trying to decide which one to follow at the halfway mark. It's Norm Holden, Ray Lee. As Holden is really letting it hang out when he gets into the turns. Holden throwing himself into the turns and using the power of that new engine in that number 6 to pull him through. I don't think that's quite accurate. As Ray Lee trying to keep the side of Holden's car in sight. Holden just playing it cool, keeping Tripp behind him. As Johnny Tripp's car threw a little bit of smoke that time. Bobby Tripp's car throwing a little bit of smoke. Lee a little bit anxious coming out of the 4th turn. Holden had him move a little wide. Let's see what happens this time as the 4 cars all tied together. As Tripp's car continuing to smoke. With 2 laps remain, it could happen now. 2 laps remain. Johnny Tripp's car has definitely got some kind of an oil problem. Bobby Tripp's car. Look out, Rick Martin gives Ray Lee a little bit of a warning that he'd give him down the inside. And Holden with 1 lap remaining. It's going to go right down to the wire as Ray Lee not about to give up the lead. Ray Lee and Norm Holden out of the turn. Ray Lee and Norm Holden across the line hits. We're going to wait for the first 4 on that one. Give us the first 4 as fast as you can. We're waiting for the scorers to give us the official cross the line.
6:33:14.
Double check.
Oh, I want to make sure. No, I'm holding one it.
The third position, the number 40 car of John Tripp. Very familiar here, brought to you by the I-2 Truck Owners and Operators Association. The second position, the number 91 car of Charlie Rose Jr., TD Sports Bar, and Rather Be Racing Collectibles. And the pole position, and our green flag drop, ladies and gentlemen. The number 74 car starting in our pole position, Dave Blanchard, still up in front.
Dale Quarterly in that brand new automobile car number 32 in the back. Dale Quarterly, of course, is a professional motorcycle, super motorcycle racer, trying out in this pro stock division. As Dave Blanchard holding on, Johnny Tripp almost getting down the inside of him. Charlie Rose in the 91 and Channing in the 23. Dick Houlihan in the 1 looks for it. There's Vinny Anarumo over on the outside, number 11. Vinny Anarumo coming in very fast on that 11 automobile. The outside row is empty, and Anarumo does not like empty spaces in front of him, and away he goes. It's the 74 of Doc Blanchard in the lead. Johnny Tripp holding down that second spot. Charlie Rose is third, and here comes Vinny Anarumo, knocking him off one lap at a time, and he's throwing himself through the turn. Vinny Anarumo throwing himself into those turns, letting it walk through. He throws the wheel around the wrong way into the turn and straightens out at the other end. Watch that front wheel of the number 11. And right now, the 74 working hard to hold that lead as Johnny Tripp right behind him. And here comes the 11. Here comes the 11. Tripp waited long enough. Now he gets underneath Channing. No, Channing closes the door. Blanchard closes the door on him. Tripp wants to get down the inside before Anarumo gets up around the outside. And it's too late as Anarumo is now on the outside of Tripp and will be going for Doc Blanchard. Number 11, Vinny Anarumo. Phenomenal driving. That is the back of the pack. Now he's moved to the outside as he goes around Doc Blanchard with Channing right behind him. Anarumo working hard to win this heat as he takes over the lead. Doc Blanchard not willing to give it up completely. White flag coming out. Channing has moved in behind him. Anarumo still not enough to get by and close the door. Half a lap to go. Half a lap to go. Coming by. Here comes your finish. It's Vinny Anarumo, Blanchard, Channing, and Tripp with Charlie Rose and Dick Houlihan.
In our Sportsman consolation class, we have in sixth position, the number 28 car, Todd Henshaw, Eurotech Auto Body, Belbin Service Station, and John's Auto Repair. Fifth position, the number 42 car of Bobby Leclerc, A1 Container Service. The number 12 car, Bobby Ralph Underwear Haynes.
Okay, as Ralph Haynes, Junior's Auto Supply. Junior's got his name on more cars out here. You'd think he was, I won't say. But anyway, he likes to hear his name mentioned. That's why he's willing to spread it around and keep racing going in that area of the world. North Attleboro, Mansfield, down that way. Look out for the green. And Haynes doesn't get it going. Haynes doesn't get it going, but the 12 does of Bobby Pellin. As Bobby Pellin really gets it going. It gets a good jump. Phil Boyer, Taunton. He wants to get up into this to qualify. Todd Henshaw
Andy Johnson, of course, whatever his problem was, whether he had some damage in that heat or not, I don't know. We've seen Todd Henshaw progressing very, very rapidly. We've seen more of Todd Henshaw all through as he works his way around with that 28 automobile. Most of the time, these consolation races are pretty much the same as what the heat was, because the car that finished 7th or 8th will start in the pole. The way they'll run all the way back to 16, and Phil Boyer getting a black flag. He's got a problem. Pulls out of competition. We leave Bobby Pellin, who's got his eye on that temperature gauge right now, trying to see if this is kind of a warm-up for his feature. He's going to be starting at the back end of the feature lineup, having qualified by way of the consolation event. Using a lot of wheel to get through the turn. 17 car using a lot of steering to get through the turn. That car is pulling right in. The 42, Bobby Leclerc, gets around the outside of Johnson. Ben has run into something else. He doesn't usually use that much. With 2 more to go, Bobby Pellin still got his eye on that temperature gauge in the lead. And Ralph Hayes running in 2nd spot. As the 17 of Johnson and Bobby Leclerc battling it out with Todd Henshaw following right through as we're qualifying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They'll start in the last positions of the feature event. Okay, the Sportsman Consi. Speaking of nights, tomorrow is going to be quite a day and evening. We start at 5 o'clock. If you haven't signed up for the Demolition Derby, the Powder Puff Derby, you're going to have to usually formula forecast for that. Half the time spent. If you want to take part in the Demolition Derby, sign up for it tonight, find out what you need to do. Don't wait until the last minute tomorrow. We want usually traffic, and who knows what might happen on 95. They may have another.
Right now we're in the Pro Stock Consulate, putting him on the track in the 12th position, the number 4 Speedway. Our starter Ron Manfredo is getting ready to line them up for the green.
He's the one that's coming up.
One more time.
He's giving Fran a 55-gallon drum of oil with quite a bit of money and stuff.
Jimmy Wilkins, go! And Wilkins applied the power to that 5. You saw the fantastic power as that guy. Oh! And a bad hit. Somebody went over the used in demonstrations in other places for all kinds of sporting events. It's the way to put something together.
Meet the Sportsman feature lineup.
We got Big Green and going. Jeff Thompson being challenged by Jimmy Wilkins around the outside. Jimmy Wilkins quickly moves into the lead. George Rigo in the 64 around behind Thompson. The 32, the motorcycle racer, Dale Quarterly in that white number 32. He and Rigo get tangled. Jimmy Wilkins again bringing him down, and Jimmy gives it the go. All right, quickly Jeff Thompson moves into that inside row in front of Caballero. Caballero tries to get onto Thompson. Joe Perry in the 10. Doug Hansen wants to qualify the 82 automobile. Peter Schwartz 7, he wants to be up among the top 6. Right now, Caparco and the 82 of Hanson are your bubble cars. As Caparco. Cavallero getting under Thompson. Jimmy Wilkins having an easy drive of it as the 82 coming out of the turn. Gets a little bit loose. I just dump everybody together, you know? Looking for the green. There it is. Pete Schwartz works his way around the inside and goes, oh, he had to back out of it fast as he was going in deep into the turn in that number 7. And the 10 suddenly was there. Schwartz wants to get out of that inside row as he's working that 7 hard to get out of there when the yellow is out. The yellow is out. Vicious. Jimmy Wilkins, once again, same position he's been so many times, bring him around, looking for the green, he'll give it to him right, he winds him, he greens him. At the halfway mark, it's Jimmy Wilkins, Cavallero, the 46, and Jim Johnson. Schwartz in the 7 car, Joe Perry. Rodrigo trying to hold on to Paco. Rodrigo is trying to qualify that 64 automobile. Rodrigo wants to qualify the 64 and hold on to that qualifying position. Wilkins having an easy time of it right now. Caparco and Rigo get tangled up. A warning to Caparco to stay off his back bumper. It's Jimmy Wilkins with Cavallero's second, Thompson third, Peter Schwartz. There goes Caparco all around and around for it. There is the point. He winds, he greens. Peter Schwartz taking no chances. He wants to be sure that he's up among the qualifiers as Caparco has to blow a tire on the 44, I think. And the yellow is out. And we got green. Lap will be coming out now. 2 lap is coming out now. Jimmy Wilkins. And it's going to stay ahead very easily. White flag coming out this time for Jimmy Wilkins. White flag for the 46 of Jim Thompson. Cavallero and the 10. Peter Schwartz. A little bit squirrely that time coming out of the turn. Peter is having his problems with that 7 car tonight. And it's all over. And
Want your car flag or star. If you haven't done your program yet, now's the time to get it.
Thanks, you will get a hat or wing. Midtown Auto Body, East Front, Freetown Auto Salvage. 23rd position, the number 20. 21st position, the number 28 car, Todd Henshaw, Eurotech Auto Body, Belden Service Station. 20th position, the number 17th car, Andy Johnson, Propane Plus, F&M Racing. 19th position, the number 42 car, Bobby Leclerc's. The 17th position, number 12.
But a very, very exciting division. As these fellas can compete with most superior divisions at any racetrack. Looking for the green, and we got it. Cowan really wanted to get by Dana Willis, and he's making no bones about it right now as he's down the inside. inside, gets up behind the 48 of her right. Linwood, oh, Nascimento gets a little side saddle as the 12 of Helen spins out. Helen spinning out, trying to get it restarted to get out of that position. He's in a terrible spot. Helen's in a terrible spot to see that whole field of cars. Okay, to the line. As Mike Silva. Oh, hold on, the 48 and the 32 of Goodrow, and it's in front of the pack. Everybody is sideways. We got debris all over the place. Dana Willis in the infield with the front end gone, the rear end gone, and debris on the turn. Beautiful line. And there's the green. Like so, they give a little bit of a jump on Linwood Powell. That's Pete Bernier in the 30 and Hassel in the 11. Look at Chad Chase staying right up with them. They all want a piece of that lead right now as, oh, that Linwood Powell a little bit sideways, and they make it 3 deep, and Linwood gets out of the running. As Lodge is kind of backed off a bit to let Linwood back in again. He and Chad Chase came together. And still checking that 24. As they still suspect something on that 24 to make sure that it is not leaking. Boom, Trout Scully just went in deep into the turns as the 22 of Tim Andres is going into the pit. As Hassel now works his way around. Like Hassel, number 11, trying to take over the lead. As Tom Scully and Murray and Henshaw all spin out here, coming out of the 4th turn, the yellow comes out. Tom Scully, the 08 of Rob Murray and Todd Henshaw. Okay, we can get it this time. With that. And free to go. This time. Actually, they got a little bit of a jump on Hassel. As Michaels is a little bit faster off the line than Hassel now. Whoa, the 24 looks squirrely as the 81 of Ryan Souza. Had to get out of there. Chad Chase is right behind Ryan Souza's 81. Pete Bernier is holding on to that 30. Hassel has the lead. Anderson in the 88 gets way out wide, loses some ground, now picks it back up again. That's Mike Hassel. That's number 11 in the lead. The 24 trying to get under the silver automobile. Ryan Souza looks like he'd like to get alongside of the 24 at the halfway mark. Halfway on this feature bit. Still a log jam in the front. Still a log jam in the front as Corey Boudreau in the 5. As they're working hard to get by the 24. Desperation is starting to set in on that inside row. A lot of racing going on right behind the 24 automobile, as you can just feel the desperation with 10 to go. 10 laps remain. 10 laps remain. As Hassel extending his lead as much as possible in case anybody does break out of the jam behind him. Whoa, they're 3 deep now. There's debris on the track, this car's backwards. And Andy Johnson loses both tires on one side. The 30 stopped running. We're racing with the green as Hassel has the lead. Hold on, the 71 around backwards. And everybody gets by him. He was your second place car, but he's stuck on the track. Performances of the year, the Sportsman feature event. Look out. As the unusual happens right now with Mike Hassel taking the green. With that one tonight. I can't see that thing. Five more to go. Corey Madro is now well placed. He's up to challenge Souza. So is the 88 of Scott Anderson. As Hassel, Mike Hassel from Warwick, Rhode Island, continuing to show the back bumper to that 81 automobile of Brian Souza. Two flags in a minute. As the 88 underneath. The 88 moving very quickly underneath. Scott Anderson goes up in a second spot. Chad Chase comes behind him. One lap remains for Hassel. Scott Anderson and Chad Chase. Turn and for the win, it's car number 11, Mike Hassel with Scott Anderson second. And I think that Corey Madro just nailed the 81 at the end, but Chad Chase goes Paul Legoo. Who's going down to interview him?
I gotta make this announcement.
You going down to interview him?
Well, I gotta make this announcement first.
Okay, go ahead.
I don't care
Make
what I
the
do.
announcement, then get down there and interview him.
Ladies and gentlemen, now is the time to check your program. If you have a flag or star on the Cisco's page, go to the program booth underneath the tower for your prize. Once again, now is the time. Check your program. If you have a flag or a star on the Cisco's page, go to the program booth underneath the tower and claim your prize. Can I have his card?
One alone.
Done?
Okay, stay there, Lee.
Okay. T-shirt and present.
And Bob Rowan came in.
Right. What's the matter? You can't hold on to this, Zach. Okay.
Car from Pittsburgh. And we have with us Brian Stadno. And Brian working out there at Mercury driving himself. And Brian who's not going to be.
John, get a picture of this.
Brian, that's a five-cylinder bringing back. What control, other than brakes and gas, do they have? They flexible clutch on what do they shift it? Do they point it and go-karting, and it's something they're bringing along. Kids 8 to 17, and it's also gals wide open for both Male and female, NHRA, of course.
The dragster that you see on the track was built by Vinnie Knapp in Englishtown, New Jersey. He owns a dragway out there. It's built by half-scale dragsters. This dragster is owned by Race Day Products, who has a trailer here tonight. Bruce, Mario, and Carol are over there. If you get a chance, go over there and check out the things they have. T-shirts and hats and all that other good stuff. That particular car out there is probably cost you about $5,500. Probably the paint job's about $1,000. The guy who painted that junior dragster also does a Motto, Bernstein, Eddie Hill, and those guys. The car was basically set up for show, but NHRA saw the car at a meeting we had over in Winchendon, and they requested that the car go on the track in Englishtown last May. But for you kids and girls, the boys and girls out there, you can get a junior dragster ready to roll for about $3,000 without getting real fancy with it. So
That's Ed Hollowak's over 100 career win, NASCAR Goodies Dash Series. Runs down from Virginia down south. It's a 4-cylinder. Does 160 miles an hour in Daytona. It finished 10th, sponsored by Winds Extended Pro Cars, Professional Decals in South Carolina, A Towing Cape Cod Used Cars. It's a 1992 Pontiac Sunbird. It's a 2-barrel carbureted 4-cylinder Pontiac engine. Most of them fuel injected, I would imagine. Biggest radiator he can find, hoping that this will never happen again with that number 6 automobile. The 99, disqualified in the pits by a technical violation, has something to prove tonight as he wants to show that he can win. For that line right outside the pits, and he gives him the signal. He reads him, and we're racing. This is it, the Pro Stock feature event underway. Tom Holden working over Dias, trying to take that lead away. Establishing his independence right away. Dias keeping ahead of Holden as further back. The traffic is terrific. They start to single file out. Slides in behind Holden. Ray Lee slides in behind Dias. Valley Rose and Johnny Tripp. Lane Dion gets in underneath the 74. The yellow is out as George Rigo backwards in front of the pit entrance. Car isn't handling anywhere the same as it did last week, as track conditions really changed the way that 33 gets around the racetrack. Tonight, the track conditions are altogether different than they were Ray ran so well last week. So let's see what happens now as they come to the green, and we're going. gets under Tony. As Tony got a little bit wide coming out of the fourth turn, and he can't gather it back in again. This puts Holden now behind Manny Dias. Holden on the inside, very hard on the inside. Looking to get a little bit of room underneath as he's watching the 9 through the turns. The 9 is wide coming out. 9 comes out of that fourth turn wide. Somebody will take advantage of that one. There goes the 99 to the outside. Wayne Dion trying to get around Charlie Rose in the 91. Dion putting the move on Charlie Rose. As Tony Dias continues to go backward. And hold on, we've got Norm Holden right into the side of Manny Dias. And they're totally caught together as Holden is. Lenny Ellis coming in second, finished first. So Wayne will be now bringing him around. Wayne would like to win this one. It's kind of a looks like it could happen. Coming around. Nice and tight. Everybody's neat. Looking for the line is crossed. We're racing. Dion grabbed a pretty good portion of that green flag. And now Johnny Tripp has moved ahead of Charlie Rose. At the halfway mark, Wayne Dion, Johnny Tripp, Nick Barry Jr., the 23 of Steve Janik, and the 91 of Charlie Rose. Further back, Ray Lee and Bobby Tripp and Vinny Anarumo want to break up through as they've got a long ways to go to catch the 99. Spinning out is the 23. And the yellow comes out. As Peter Schwartz catches a little of the 23 on the way by, and he spins out. 74. And yes, he winds and greens. Again, Wayne Dion gets off to a good start. Johnny Tripp on the outside. Can he stay there with him? Getting underneath Johnny Tripp now is Tex Barry Jr. Tex Barry Jr. underneath Tripp. Has worked his way up underneath Ray Lee. Ray Lee decides to go in deep into the turns. As the 88 Bobby Tripp wants to get into the action. So does Vinny Anarumo in the 11. Holden starts to have problems and pulls the 6 out. It's a race for second right now between Johnny Tripp and Tex Barry Jr. and Charlie Rose. Ray Lee and Dias are going at it. That whole outside row wants to move. Charlie Rose gets by Johnny Tripp. The 91 of Charlie Rose gets by Johnny Tripp as Dion stretches it out. 14. He's behind the 22. The back runners are caught. And Dion is using it to his advantage to stretch it out. Because when they break through, it's going to be a long ways to go. Now Ray Lee breaks it open as the 88 moves out around Ray Lee. The 88 is on the prowl, so is Anarumo. Sweet victory for the young man.
Well, I'd like to thank my sponsors, Thomas Field Lounge, Kelly Racing Engines, who built a great engine, Pat Corpo,
it's okay to stay right here, right?
K&S Lift Trucks, and Team Rizzo. I'm really proud of my sponsors. I'm glad they stuck with us. We were disqualified last week, and I feel bad about that, but hopefully the track is going to do something that will justify what happened.
Absolutely. Here at Seekonk Speedway, we try to handicap things and keep things as fair as possible. One other thing we'd like to thank Pennzoil right here.
Also, I'd like to thank Pennzoil because they help us out with our product, and I'll tell you, Pennzoil is terrific oil. We've run it for the last 2 years and never had any engine problems. I'd like to thank them for sponsoring the race and helping us also.
And that is true, isn't it, then?
Okay, Johnny.
Justin,
And Marquis.
Yep.
Hey, just the crow.
Let's see if we can find it here. For 250.
Hey, come on, buddy. Let's go.
Walk up that back with you.
Jeff Wilson, Rentham, time for 120 over Burgundy and SRC Junior. That's all.
And this is the first one. Hello, 1-2. Hello, 1-2. Nothing. Looking for the green. And the green is out, and away we go. We're racing. And it looks like the 70 is got tangled up and he's dropped out. See if they get around and out of the way. As the 88 being passed right now, the 41, Bill Hendricks getting by. Steve Blaze, oh, look at that smoke out there from Nancy Sherman. A couple stuck out on the turn. One can't get in the pits, and it's in a bad spot, the 15 automobile, as Nancy Sherman can't get around.
$125,000 worth of car, whatever it is. Well, that doesn't require concentration, but these cars do, because they can go out of control in a second. Right now, the concentration is at its peak. Restart goes out.
Debris all over the corner. Debris all over the corner. Bumpers everywhere. Debris everywhere. Track crew, you got a job ahead of you. The entire fourth turn is covered with bits and pieces. A couple of bumpers. As long as nobody runs over it and gets a flat tire and continue on. Looks like a defiance. Right now, if you're looking for the start, get a green, and that's what we got. Bill Manchester took a big portion of the green as the 00 goes out of control and tags. Looks like 31 automobile. That's Richie Clark. He tagged Richie Clark. He was outside pole. And he lost it by going to the pits. I don't know if he's going to be able to come back out or not. Right now, Bill Hendricks is going to bring him around again. There's the wine. There's the green. And the pits. And the 85 of Tom Scholler. Tom Scholler with the 9 of Monty Reed. Rotundo's number 1. He's hanging that out to dry going through the turns. Roland Wheeler makes it 3 deep down the backstretch in that number 6 car. And look out! It gets too hairy for 3 deep all the way around, but they come 4 deep, 5 deep. As the 78 tries to take over, the 88 is back and forth. The 78 spins out. You knew something was going to happen. It just wasn't enough room for all of that activity to take place. It's halfway mark. 78 is back out on the track in front of the leader. And Nancy Sherman, very slow in the backstretch. If she doesn't get out of there, we'll have to stop it. Nancy Sherman slowing down and stops on the backstretch. Get it restarted and get down into the infield.
9 laps.
Robin, as far as you can throw him anyway. Looking for the green again. I was nice to bit about this. There's the green, the 85. Jumps in front. And takes the lead away. Tom Scholler takes the lead away from Bill Hendricks. Rotundo. As Rotundo comes up around the outside of that number 1 car. Wheeler having a go with Reed. 3 deep now going in the turn. Look out for that 3rd turn. As Wheeler is, oh, wow. The 18 losing it. Bad spot. Get it going, get it out of there. Yes, he do. Kara gets her vehicle going again, gets it out of there. Yes. 2 laps to go as the 41 challenges the 85. We got a lot of action going on with 2 laps remaining. White flag. As the 30. Mike Bowler now challenges for the lead. Last lap to go, and Mike Bowler has got the challenge on for the lead. Mike Bowler takes it over. Coming out of the turn, Bowler is putting in everything he's got. He comes in first, the 85 second, and the Hendricks car coming in 3rd. Mike, and ready to go with the second one as Mike Bowler takes the turn and does the Alan Kowicki reverse. Here's the lineup, and here's Tony. Pete, why am I calling you Tony tonight?
Oh, you called me Dave last time.
Dave, well, that's all right.
Thanks, Bob.
Okay, it's the street stock second feature. Their 24th position.
Gonna go like heck on this.
R&R Forms, number 98, Scott Fanning, Smithfield, Rhode Island. In 23rd position, number 48 car, Frank Kaiser Sr. In the 22nd position, number 76, Rich Napier from Hanover, Mass. 4 part-time jobs.
Oh, do you like me? Okay, looking for that green flag as they come around. Oh, I hate this thing. I can't read this. I know it. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, I want to get rid of this one.
And the green is out with that 42, trying to hold on. Steve Cole. Oh, hold on to that 08.
Whatever it is.
Steve Cole has the lead. The 57. Dave Petty Jr. challenging for that lead as the 65 of Tommy Broderick sitting in third as they slide through the turn. Taking 0 of Frank Kaiser. Frank Kaiser Jr. really sliding the 0 like he's on dirt. He must wear on a set of tires tonight. And look out for the 71, he's around, he straightens out, Estrella gets by him, he's back into the line again. Estrella is a little bit squirrely going through the turn. Estrella throwing at 45 as he's trying to move up through the traffic. As Cole trying to hold on to that lead. Dave Cole with the 57 of Dave Petty Jr. Right behind him. We got a jam up on the 4th turn. Are they going to get out of the way in time? Hurry up, guys. Go on, go on, go on. Go, go, go. There we go. Now Cole has to work his way through a couple of locked cars. If they get out of his way, he'll be all right. At the halfway mark. It's still Cole and Petty. And Tommy Broderick in the 65 with the 58 running in 4th. Mark Pierce. And Cole, a little bit of tire smoke that time. And that gives Petty a chance to get under him as he overheats that tire. Petty gets under him. Petty takes over the lead. As a locked car touches the back of the 42. Now Tommy Broderick. The 8. Eddie Gannon moving through. Eddie Gannon in that blue number 8 moves in behind Broderick. So does the 02 of Matt Dewey. Matt Dewey moving in. But your leader remains the 57 automobile. Three deep going down the backstretch for the same position. They're going for 3rd and they tangle Broderick around backwards on the racetrack. A bad spot. A bad spot as Tommy Broderick, who was in 3rd, and the other 2 cars get crossed up. And the green is out. With the 8 around sideways, straightens out, goes back in and gets tangled up. Look at the bouncing as everybody goes everywhere. And we got cars all over the place, a lot of wrecked automobiles. A lot of wrecked automobiles. As Matt Dewey's 02 ends up spilling out, Eddie Gannon having trouble with the 8. We still have 4 laps to go. Yes, you're gonna do it. All right, 4 to go. It's anybody's right now. And the green is out. David Petty wants this in the only way he can get there is to get there first and stay in front. Radcliffe, the 84, is under him. Petty knows he's there. Petty's got to stay in front of him and keep his cool. Petty is stronger coming out. Radcliffe goes further in than Petty does. Petty has to keep his concentration at this point with 2 to go. Petty a little wide, but Radcliffe cannot get it in. Radcliffe pokes his nose in the door, but not quite enough. There's Petty a little bit squirrely. Let's see what happens. Last lap around for the 57. Last lap around for the 57 now as we got a jam up and 2 cars really hurt hard on the turn. As the 57, Skaradinsky is under Radcliffe. Here comes your finish. Has Skaradinsky got enough? And it's Petty, Radcliffe and Skaradinsky. And we got a car really schmuckled up here on the 4th turn. So, and he wins himself a feature event, and he really had to work.
He's tall enough, he can hold it.
Okay. You all set?
Right here. Okay. You got him alone already. Really? Come on, throw it. Come on down. Come on. Hey. Come on. Want to hold this? Just hold it right here. Make sure it don't fall. Come on. Oh, the sign's upside down.
Wow, David. Go kick it.
Pennzoil?
Pennzoil.
Pennzoil.
Hold that sign up, guys.
Sure.
Take out 6 feet.
All right.
That's it.